we are going to take a furry slash fursona quiz. I'm very excited to see this. The #1 furry and fursona quiz. Curious about which animal would make the best fursona for you? Lucky for you, our interactive quiz can help you reveal what your inner fursona truly is. Whether you're cold or calculated or warm and inviting, our algorithm can find the fursona most compatible for you. Why is bro excited? Dude, I'm fucking hype. What am I talking about? How would you describe yourself in social settings? Introvert, extrovert, ambivert. How would you feel if you got alligator? I feel like alligators are pretty cool. Actually, no, I would feel offended. I don't want to be I want to be a platypus. I feel like a platypus is cooler. All right, let's go with ambivert. Because like I'm an introvert, but I'm also an extrovert depending on how I feel. If I have a lot of caffeine, I'm an extrovert. What's your favorite time of day? Night owl. I'm a sucker for the nightlife. A lark. I love the start of a new day. A lark. Napper. I prefer enjoying myself in the afternoon and getting in a nice midday nap. I'm gonna go with night owl. That's an interesting one. Okay. What word best describes you? Bold, witty, caring. Bold. I'm not afraid of challenges. I'm willing to take risks. Witty. I'm quick on my feet. Caring. I put the feelings of others first. I think I'm more bold. These are so general. These all describe people. Caring, witty, bold, right? Am I tripping out? I'd say I'm more bold than anything. Like I'm not that witty. I'm not that good at improv. I'm not that good at making, on the spur stuff. I am a caring person, but I feel like I would kill someone to achieve my goals if I had to. It depends. I'm gonna say bold. How do you like to spend your free time? Partying? Hobbies? Relaxing? Definitely hobbies. I don't party. I don't go out often. I only go out on like PAX events or conventions. I'm not a big party dude. I just don't think it's fun. Relaxing? It's hard for me to relax. I think when you're like a YouTuber or like in general when you're a workaholic, it's hard to relax. So let's go with hobbies. What trait do you look for most in friends or partners? Humor, loyalty, or empathy? I actually want to ask you guys this. What trait do you look for most in friends and partners? Friends and partners are completely different answers. You can have a supporting friend that will support you no matter what, but I don't know if I want that in a partner. I would want my partner to be honest with me and to, be real. I guess I'll answer for both, right? Out of these three, if I had a friend, would I want my friend to be funny, loyal, or empathetic? I'd say loyalty. Like, yeah, a funny friend is cool, but why would you want to have a funny friend that will betray you? Empathy is like you tell them something, hey, I feel like ass because I ripped ass on my live streams, and they understand how you feel and they'll give you advice in accordance to that. I think that's really beneficial, but what's the point of having an empathetic friend if they're not going to be loyal to you? Same thing with a partner. I don't like this question because it's like, what trait do I look for most in my friends? I would say loyalty, but for my partner, I like loyalty, but I also want, okay, let's just go with loyalty. I want my partner and my friends to be loyal. I'm a loyal fursona, man. If they give me a wolf because I'm loyal, we got it coming. How quickly can you make new friends? Reserved. It takes a really long time before I consider someone a friend. Amiable. I can get along with people easily, but take a bit longer to call them a friend. Sociable. I can easily become friends with people after a few conversations. I would say that me as a person, I think this question is also a little bit different because it's like, what do you consider a friend? You can have acquaintances, you can have work buddies, but what's a friend? I have a couple of friends. Personally, for me, I think I'm more on the amiable side. Like, I can be friends with a lot of people. I can talk to a lot of people, but I'm not like a social butterfly. And also, even if I did talk to people, it's not like they're going to be my friends. They're just people I know. So I'm going to say amiable. How long is this quiz? Question 7. How do you do under pressure? I think this is a question where they determine if you're a turtle or not. Composed, nervous, or panicked. Composed. I say completely calm. Nervous. I feel anxious, but I try to push the feeling aside and keep my composure. Panic. I can't help but let my nerves get the best of me. I don't know how you guys would react to this. I think I'm composed. No, I think I'm nervous. I'm nervous. The reason why is because I'm thinking back to my last nervous thing where I was under a lot of pressure, and that was my Rivals of Ether 2 tournament that I did for Wisely Wars. I was really nervous. I wasn't completely calm, but I wasn't panicking. I felt anxious, but I was able to tell, yo, I'm locked in. Nervous. Which would you most prefer to live in? Outdoors, reclusive, or nomad? Not reclusive, because I don't want to die to Michael Myers. Nomad. Jumping between different parks and alleyways in a built-up city. So like a homeless person? What? I guess a digital nomad is how I would interpret this question. Like, would I rather be a digital nomad going from state to state, working remotely? Regardless, I think I'm an outdoorsy person. A small, cozy shelter. This question sucks. What if you live in the city? I'll go with outdoorsy. Did the Sword Art Online author write this? I don't know. Let's go with outdoorsy. But I'm definitely not an outdoors person though. Let's move on. What do you like to eat most? Healthy? I like a balanced, healthy meal, regardless of the taste. Foodie. I'm not too fussed about calories. I love junk food and balanced. Anything tasty, but I'm willing to sacrifice a bit of flavor for my health. Definitely, I'm a foodie. I eat like shit. I'm literally drinking energy drinks. I might get Popeyes in a bit. I literally might go get Popeyes. I'm definitely not a health nut. The healthiest thing I eat is like my oatmeal smoothie. I wake up, I get my oats, my protein powder, I get milk, I have it with almond butter, and I have a banana with it. That's the only healthy thing I eat. Everything else is really bad. Yeah. Anyway, this looks like the last question. In group projects, what role do you prefer to take? Leader, worker, or slacker? Definitely don't think I would be a worker. I prefer to be a vessel for a greater goal to be achieved. I don't give a fuck. We could all be working for world peace, but if I'm not getting paid, if I'm not getting what I need taken care of, I don't want to do it. Slacking off, I prefer to coast and let others do the work. I can't do that. If someone is cleaning up after me, I feel guilty. I can't do that. It could be my Asian in me, but like, I just can't watch someone do something for me and not feel guilty. I feel terrible if someone drove me somewhere. Like, I always want to split gas and whatnot, but I don't think I'd be a worker. Leader, I prefer taking a managerial role. I don't want to be a manager either. I don't want to do that. Being a manager would suck. Imagine being a manager at McDonald's. You guys are saying, I hate doing nothing, but I don't like leading. I don't know what to do, said worker. Salamander says leader. Just go middle. I'm my own boss already with YouTube and streaming. I feel like you kind of have to be, so I would say leader. I'm gonna go with leader. And I believe after this, we should get our answer. But before doing that, let's just double check everything. How would you describe yourself? I'm an ambivert. I'm both introverted and extroverted, depending on my mood. What's your favorite time of day? I like the nighttime. I like being alone, right? The daytime is great, but I never wake up. What word best describes you? I'm a bold person. I'm a bold man. All right. I'm willing to take the risks. How do you spend your free time? I like to do my hobbies. I like to make rugs. I like to code on the side, learn Blender. I like to make YouTube videos. I don't like partying. Partying scares me. Drinking alcohol scares me. I like to stay inside. What trait do you look for most in friends or partners? I like loyalty. I don't care if they can make me laugh. I don't care if they can relate to me. As long as they're loyal, I don't give a hell. How quickly can you make new friends? I'm pretty amiable. People can approach me. I can get along with them easily. Typically, surface level conversation, but it does take me a while for them to be my friend, my Tomodachi. How do you do under pressure? I'm nervous. Where would you prefer to live in? Outdoors, sea, cozy shelter? What do you like to eat most? I'm a foodie. And finally, in group projects, I want to be a leader. If I get a squirrel, I will lose my mind. If I get a fox, okay. What are fursonas that I don't want? I don't want to be a lion. I don't want to be a bear. I don't want to be a tiger. I don't want to be a wolf. I don't want to be a fox. I don't want to be anything like that. I want to be something that's weird. Like, I want to be a platypus. I want to be... What's that dead animal that acts dead? A possum. Possum or fox? I mean, not a fox. Possum or platypus or fish. Let's see it. What is my fursona? Continue. Please don't make me sign up for an account. How? The courageous leader of the pack? All because I picked leader? How? A lion? I would not be a lion. Is it because of the one answer we did what? I'm redoing it. We're doing it. I don't want to be a lion. Dude, what? Maybe I do prefer being a worker. Maybe I do being, a worker doesn't sound so bad. Worker doesn't sound so bad. What is this? If it's a lion again, I'm gonna lose my mind. What are you talking about? How am I a lion? 80% thinking, 20% feeling my ass. What are you talking about? What? 80% judging, 20% perceiving? They're basically saying if you're a lion, you're dumb as hell. Just as the lion leads its pride with unwavering authority, you possess natural leadership qualities that inspire those around you. Your bravery in the face of challenges is akin to a lion's fearless roar, echoing your resilience and determination. Like the lion's majestic mane, your presence commands attention and exudes a sense of regality. Your loyalty to your pride, be it your friends, family, or colleagues, is unparalleled. Embrace your lion-hearted nature and let your powerful roar reverberate through the savannah of life. You are destined to lead with grace, protect it with valor, and leave an indelible mark as the majestic leader of your own kingdom. What are you talking about? 60% extroverted, 40% sensing, 60% intuition. But I'm offended that they said 80% thinking and 20% feeling. 80% judging and 20% perceiving. Design my fursona. $200. I guess that's it. I guess we're a lion. Even though I said that. Wasn't lion the second thing I didn't want? Dude, fuck. It's the loyalty. Dude, what? No, I don't want to be a lion. Oh, whatever. I'm a lion, guys. I'm a lion.